Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we have this cool around here, and pretty much what this is a charging station. If you guys can see, for this one in particular, it's called a 647 charging station, and it is from the brand called Anker. So in the front right here, they do show you guys the image of what the product looks like, and at the bottom, they do provide some specs and features about the product. So they mention how it does have a built-in retractable USB-C cable. It does provide guys 100 watts power delivery when you guys do use it, and it does have 6 AC option, 3 USB-C option, and 1 USB-A option. So this is what the package looks like when you guys do get it. Let me just open up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So once you guys do take out the cover, they mention how it does provide guys conference room power. So feel free to use it at your workplace if you guys want to. But if you guys do open up, once you guys do open up, inside right here is the product. If you guys do take it out, first thing inside they do provide guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And then here we do have the product. If you guys do take out the wrapper, once you guys do take it out, here's what the product looks like. So the cable itself is a 3-prong option. And I love the fact that how they do give it a strap for you to organize the cable. Top right here, we do have the brand name. And here we do have the indicator light to show you guys when it's on or off. On this side of the product, they do mention how it does have a built-in USB-C cable that is retractable. So there's one on this side right here. And one on the other side, which is really nice for easy access when you guys need to use the cable. But for the front part right here, we do have 3 AC option, 3 more on this side for a total of 6. And this side right here, we do have 1 USB option and 1 USB-C option. And you guys turn to the bottom. In the bottom, they do have the non-slip material to prevent it from moving around when you guys do use it. And here we do have the power switch for it to turn it on or turn it off. So that is everything that's on the product. If you see the way how to design the product, it actually looks pretty cool. And it looks perfect if you guys want to use it in a conference room at work or something. And if you guys are curious about the length of the cable for each one of them, it is 3 feet. So that is how far it goes. And see how smooth it is when you guys do use it to bring in and out, which is really nice. So that way you know the product does have the built-in protection when you guys do use it. So that is everything that's on the product. What we're doing now is to plug it in to test it out to show you guys when it actually works and how much power it does provide when you guys do use it. So let's plug it in first. Once you guys plug it in, you guys don't turn it on. Once you guys do turn it on, you can see the indicator light does turn on right here. So that is how I know when it's on. Now let's get some cable and my device that I should test out to show you guys when it works. Alright, so right here I do have my MacBook Pro 16-inch. And here I do have my tester. If you guys do plug it in, once you guys do plug it in, the other side will plug in cable. In terms of the cable that's provided for you guys on the product, each one provides you guys different power. For the one that we're using near the cable on this side, if you guys do plug it in, for this one in particular, it provides you guys very close to 45 watts. You can see how when you guys do plug it in. Currently it's providing you guys 41.61 watts. So that is for this one right here. Now try the other one and see what happens. So I'll bring it back in. And now try this one. If you guys do plug it in, once you guys do plug it in, you can see for this one provides you guys very close to 65 watts. Because for this one in particular, they mentioned the max is 65 watts for the built-in cable. So right now it's providing you guys 55 watts and it slowly goes up and down. But this one does provide you guys a lot more power than the other one, which is like 41 or 45 watts. So really cool actually has that option built in for you guys to use the cable on here instead of using your own if you guys don't have one. But now try the other USB-C option built in that supports up to 100 watts when we do use it. So let's bring it back in. Now we're going to use the Anker cable that I do have right here that supports up to 100 watts. If you guys do plug it in, this side will plug it here. Once you guys do plug it in, you can see it does provide us a lot of power on here when we do look at it. So when you plug in these two right here, it doesn't provide us as much power as the other two. This one here is 65 watts and this is 45 watts. Where for this one here, the max is 15 watts for the USB-C option and the max for the USB option is 12 watts. So I guess when they mention how the max is 100 watts is when you guys use both USB-C option at the same time and these two options at the same time as well. It doesn't provide you guys 100 watts for just one of them, which kind of sucks. But you always have the option to use this option if you guys want to for the AC option. But just to show you guys what I mean, let's plug it in right here to see what it actually looks like in terms of power that you guys can use. So I do plug it in, and other side we do have plugged in. And see how it provides you guys like 13 watts when we do use it. So very close to 15 watts, which is not a lot of power compared to the other two for the retractable cable. So it's very cool actually give you guys a built-in cable that's much more powerful than the USB-C option. But I kind of wish that they actually had like a USB-C option built in where it actually give you guys up to 100 watts. That would be nice, especially for the price that you're paying for. So that kind of sucks that they don't have the option. But it's cool how they do have the AC option for you to use if you guys do want to. I'm not going to test out the AC option because obviously for the AC option, when you guys do use it, it will provide us a lot of power depending on what you guys do use. Like when you guys look at the specs information in the bottom, they do tell you guys as well the max for the AC option is 1500 watts. So if you guys do have like your own wall charger to actually plug it in to use it, feel free to do so. So that is everything that's on the product. So after testing this product out, it doesn't seem like the best option out there, other than the fact that how it is pretty cool, how it should give you guys a built-in cable. But for me personally, I prefer something that's much more powerful, that's much more compact, which is something that I've reviewed in the past before, which I do have right now, which is this product right here from the Ugreen brand. This one in particular provides you guys a 100 watts USB-C option when you guys do plug it in. And it does have 3 USB-C option and 1 USB option, which is very similar to what you guys get in this one, but doesn't have the built-in cable. But I mentioned for this one in particular, when you guys do use it, it does support up to 100 watts, which is really convenient, especially if you guys do have MacBook Pro or something, that will give you guys a fast charging speed on here. And not only do you guys get that, but you guys get 1 AC option right here and 2 AC options in the back. But for these, it supports 1875 watts, which is a lot more power than what you guys get in this one. And when you guys look at the size of the product, it's so much smaller as well. Like when you put it side by side, it's literally so much smaller and so much more powerful. And the price that you're paying for is so much lower than what you guys pay for this one. So it's an easy choice to go for the Ugreen option when you guys do use it. Unless if you guys really do care about that retractable cable option built in, then get this instead. But that should show you guys how much power it does provide. Let's plug in cable to show you guys what I mean. So I'll plug this in right here. Once you guys do plug it in, the other side we do have it connected onto a laptop. So make sure it's the power. So you see the power on here is so much higher. So right now it provides you guys 90 watts when we do use it. And I do have connector right here if you can see. So in this quick little test, the product definitely works really well and provides you guys a lot more power than what you guys get for the new Anker product right here. So here's one of my honest opinion in terms of what is better option to go for. Whether if you guys want to get the Anker option or this one, that is totally up to you guys at the end of the day in terms of what you guys are trying to look for. If you guys want something that's more compact and more powerful in terms of what you guys do get, for the USB-C option that supports 100 watts and the AC option that supports 1875 watts, or if you guys want something that has a built-in USB-C cable and provide you guys more AC option, but doesn't provide you guys as much power in terms of AC option is only 1500. And then for the USB-C option, it does not go up to 100 watts when you guys do use it. Those are the things to consider when you guys do get either one of these. So that is everything that's on the product. Now to go unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth or not. So if you guys want my honest opinion in terms of what I do prefer or what I think is much more worth it, I don't think this new Anker product is actually worth it when I do have this product right here. Because you guys get so much more power on this one compared to this one, and it's so much smaller, even though we don't have the built-in cable, I still like this a lot more. So I do have to say that this is actually much more worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't want these, then obviously don't buy one. And save your money something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out. And it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.